Twin Flame Lover, it's Dr. Amanda Noelle, and I have some notes for you today, and I have channeled a lot of thought on this question that so many have asked. Is it possible to make someone your twin flame, or is it that we have destiny? We have total and utter fate. We have no free will in the matter of who it is. I'm going to do my best to help you resolve this question in your mind's eye. The first concept to understand is that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Your twin flame counterpart is the other half, or the most accurate way to say it is the mirror of your soul. So your soul first must be aligned to align with your twin flame, to really do what it's meant to do, which is to be on soul purpose, to serve the planet, and really to be an expression and also a vehicle for your enlightenment. So you're going beyond the personal, the individual, and then you meet with your twin flame so that you too, as individuals, can give back massively to the world. So it goes from personal to transpersonal. We are literally activating our cosmic origins when we align with our twin flame in the physical form. We can shift the globe and shift our reality from a higher dimensional state in this physical world. And you can do amazing things on your own. You don't need a twin flame to do all of this. On some level, you can be completely enlightened and be alone, and the master level journey is to walk the path in the physical human form in relationships. So if you want an enlightened relationship, the twin flame journey, it is not easy, it is not for the faint of heart, it is an incredibly enlightened path to take. So I want to start with that, with energy cannot be created or destroyed, which means that in a sense, your twin flame energy has always been and always will be. And when you reclaim it, it doesn't necessarily matter who it is in the physical form that's mirroring you. It's this energetic experience that is incredibly important to harness. So is your energy healed and whole? Are you as a unique being, as an individual, really getting aligned? My tip for you is, instead of trying to force the energy, trying to force someone to be your twin flame, trying to make this person love you and stay with you, to actually flow and follow the energy. And maybe that's disappointing. Maybe you're like, I want to go out with you on Friday night, or I want to get married to you by such and such a date. I have been there in both cases. But what I have found in the end is I always get bit in the ass if I don't follow my feminine flow. So the feminine is water, and it just flows and tells you where to go. And when we ignore this, we can ignore it for some time, but usually what will happen is there's a huge volcanic eruption in our lives. And that could look like a twin flame counterfeit leaving you, dumping you, heartbreaking you, or it could be you get in a big fight with someone, you see a demon in their closet or your closet that you didn't know about. So when we're following the flow, it might be a little bit slower. The feminine works a little bit slower, but you're going to have time to make adjustments. You're going to have time to go, oh, I think that person's kind of a cheater. I don't know if I want to actually be with them. That might be my twin flame counterfeit. Or, oh, I have something going on in my life that I really need to work on before I step up and commune fully with this person. Or you'll have time to heal and have conversations and communicate. But what often happens is we get like little impatient children and just want to jump on that thing. We want to make that twin flame thing happen. We're so excited. We want our enlightenment. We want to take that blue pill or whatever can make us just have our happy place. And we don't do the work it takes, that inner growth that it seriously is going to be required, not only from your twin flame, but from yourself, to be happy, whole, and in alignment. Your twin flame energy is not able to be created or destroyed. It's simply recycled. So flowing with your life, that means following synchronicities, following your desires, but not being so attached that we are, getting married to something or someone before they're even really physically and spiritually in alignment with us. So remember, energy cannot be created or destroyed. Follow and not force the flow of energy. And now here is the, oh, this is such a good thing that I channeled. I wish I'd heard this before. So if you are asking, can I make someone my twin flame? I've got this massive crush, or I am like so deep with this person, and if it's not my twin flame, I'm gonna go ballistic. Here is what you wanna ask yourself. Why do I want this particular human being to be my twin flame? And get really deep and real and honest and go beyond the shadows and really notice if the answer is coming from one of these two places. So category A is that when you ask, why do I want this particular human being to be my twin flame, is coming from a wound. Then you will want to really be cautious. Here are the signs of that you're coming from a wound. It's that you're being controlling. You're like, I need this person to be my twin flame. I need it. And you're like flipping out if it doesn't happen. You feel tight in your body. Women, men who are seeking their twin flame, they come from fear. They think that they'll be able to get their happy place. They'll be able to win that person from like really like thinking about it, being an anxiety. But actually you want to heal out the fear and come back into a space of love, or there's no chance that you'll align with your twin flame. It's kind of counterintuitive. The third one is being in lack. So lack is like, oh my gosh, if this man or woman is not my beloved, if we don't have babies, or if we don't stay together, if we break this off, I don't know if I'll ever love again like this. And it's really limiting. It's like the universe has screwed me over, and if I don't have this now universe, then I am fucked and I'm not gonna sign up anymore. And it's so funny because it's actually the universe is like, girl, I'm gonna hand you a little bit of a lesson to awaken you, to tap you into unconditional love and infinite possibilities of healing yourself and stepping up and seeing that when you're totally single and totally heartbroken and rocked to the core, you can go out into the forest and be like, the trees love me, and I love the miracle of life, and I see the clouds, and I see the pain, and I see the beauty in the pain, and the joy in just having a breath, and I see my creative energy, and I see my uniqueness, and I don't give up on myself because I love myself. So when you're in that state, that is not lack. The other places, you're obviously gonna be in a wound if you're coming from pain. So if you are, for example, wanting this person because it hurts so bad and you can't sleep at night, and you're like, I need him to call me by tomorrow or this pain isn't gonna stop. I can't handle being stood up. I can't handle him leaving me. And if he doesn't come back, I have so much pain. Then that's really not, that's when you're coming from a wound. So that's why it's so important to get support and to do the healing work. So you're not trying to come from all these hidden dark shadow places and hoping to have your twin flame, because it's not gonna work. That's not how this stuff works. And abandonment, that is the fifth source of the wound. That's the fifth sign that you're coming from wound, is if you're coming from abandonment. If you're just like having all these memories of all the people that have left you in the past, maybe your dad left you when you were a kid, or maybe you've been stood up. My story is I was stood up all the way. I went on a date, somebody was like, come back to Italy, I love you, you're great. And I went back to Italy from California, halfway freaking across the world. And he confirmed the time, I'll see you in 30 minutes, and he wasn't there. And his bandmate happened to be there and said, oh yeah, Andrea, he's very promiscuous. He has many lovers and he has a main girlfriend. So yeah, my abandonment wounds. So if you are a twin flame initiate, you are here to create twin flame love in your life. You have to be able to go into not only the pain, but the most severe form of pain for women, which is abandonment. For men, it tends to be in the masculine. It tends to be fear of being smothered or engorged by the feminine. For women, it's abandonment by the masculine. So that is the work that we do in my twin flame attraction programs, is we actually go into abandonment and get over that shit and get over that fear of rejection. It's like, the most enlightened stars, the celebrities that are big names, that are doing big things in the world. They're not like, are you not gonna like me? They're just like getting out there. That's the type of energy that you want to be in. So, all right, The last sign that you're coming from a wound is a really, really intense like need. Like it's almost like you have to go to the bathroom and you're like, and you're just like, I need this person, I need it. And it's really summing up all these other signs, but it's that need to like fill the wound with this person. Like you have this massive, what I call it, this sacred wound. And you know, we have our sacred wound. It's from childhood, it's from our past lives. Maybe you were burnt at the stake as a priestess. Maybe, you know, your voice was not owned, or you owned it and you got, you know, teased, or you know, you think you're fat and dumb and stupid and whatever, and so you're like living your life like, okay, I'm not gonna really let myself out, and then you find your twin flame, or someone you think is your twin flame, maybe your twin flame counterfeit, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna let myself out, and he loves me, my size, my shape, my shade, my money, my everything, like my past lives, he's healing all of that, and then wham, you are knocked out of your own ballpark by a twin flame awakening experience where this person runs and you're going, oh my god, I have to get him back. What did I do? Am I too fat? Am I too dumb? Am I too, you know, all the stuff that we have from the past. And so that is when we have to rewind, slow down, and come into ourselves. All right, so oh my gosh, this video is getting so long. So I haven't even gotten to B. Oh my gosh. So, or you are a B. And you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cap up this video and I'm gonna make it a part 2. And I'm going to just wrap it up here and say, if you have these signs, if you have the wound, which is coming from control, from fear, from lack, from pain, from abandonment, from a false need to fill a wound, and if you are forcing the energy, and if you are trying to be with this person, you're asking the question, why do I want to be with this particular human being? And the answers are any of the above. Then I want to let you know that you are in for a real treat, because the answers of B are going to help you out so much. So I want to let you know that you've made it through part 1 of this video series, and I'm going to make a part 2 next week. So stay tuned for that, and don't forget to subscribe and ding the little bell for those notifications. And I am so excited to announce that I'm going to be doing a twin flame activation on 11/11. Every year I do something special, so stay tuned for that, and check out aphroditeuniversity.org. Check out, we're going to be doing new moon ceremonies, aphroditeuniversity.org/new-moon on the upcoming new moon this month, and it's for twin flame women, either women in a twin flame relationship that need some support, or twin flame seeking women who are ready to call in their beloved. So it's a great time to manifest, moonifest with your sisters, and I look forward to seeing you there. I'll put the link below, and I have a whole back page of the notes, and I didn't even get like more than 3/4 of the way down the first page. So thank you for making it to the end, and I will see you soon. Namaste.